Today, as we mentioned, is Father's Day. Recently, many fathers all across the country have been having some really hard but honest conversations with their children about racism. Our very own Quincy Harris is one of them. Quincy and his family took a trip to Washington, D.C. not long after Mayor Muriel Bowser debuted the Black Lives Matter Plaza. Earlier this month, the mayor unveiled that new sign on 16th Street and the words Black Lives Matter painted on that street in bright yellow. Quincy, his wife Ivy, and their 3 sons went to see it for themselves.
We are at, well, close to 1600 Black Lives Matter Plaza. Got the family here. What's up, y'all?
Hi.
George, say what's up, George. You're on TV.
Hi.
All right, so, we gotta get the light right here. All right, Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, Black Lives Matter.
All right, so, what does this feel like? How's this feel? I know you saw the people protesting. How's that feel?
Good.
It feels good. What do you think?
Black lives really want to live, so just let them live.
This is great. This is great, right?
It's amazing.
Right.
People are protesting up here. We just stopped in DC real quick. And yeah, man, this is pretty cool. Like how they painted it. I wish we had an aerial shot.
Quincy joining me now. First of all, happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you. How you doing, Lauren?
I'm good. Okay, so Quincy, the paint barely dried there on Black Lives Matter Boulevard. You were there. It is important for you to go. Tell me why.
I think just, I'm raising 3 black sons, and I want them to know that being black is a beautiful thing. We've had to have just unbelievably tough conversations. My oldest son is 9, my middle son is 6, and I have a 10-month-old. And we just have to let them know that they have to be excellent, that their ancestors have worked really, really hard for them to have this opportunity. So excellence is not an option. You have to be excellent. You have to be great. You come from greatness. So I thought it was very important for them to witness that. I know Black Lives Plaza was a historical moment. So I wanted them to be a part of it.
We heard from Kobe in that video. I laughed, you laughed, but my heart also broke in that moment hearing his words as his father. How did that kind of touch your heart?
Well, honestly, I had to tell him. I said, if you notice, he said, Black Lives Matter. They really want to live. I said, after that, I said, the they is you. You are black, right? Mm-hmm. He says yes. I was like, I want to make that very clear, because sometimes kids get, they don't. Some kids don't see color yet, right? So I want him to know his heritage. I want him to know that, his life does matter, and it's just. We're living in some tough times right now, Lauren.
Absolutely. I know some of the stuff that we're seeing that's now getting sort of a national spotlight. It's not new to you. It's not new to me. We've talked about it privately. In this setting, though, I guess publicly, what's your biggest concern for your boys, being 3 black boys who will one day become 3 black men?
Well, first, I've told them, I said, this is why education is not... there's no option, right? They have to get as much education as they can, because there was a time in this country that we weren't allowed to be educated.
Right.
So they have to be great. That's number 1. Number 2, for them, I'm just telling them they have to be economically independent, because I don't want them to depend on any job or depend on any anybody to say, oh, they can't get this because of this. And then the third thing that it really angers me, that still may not be enough, Lauren.
Yeah.
That still may not be enough for them to be wherever they may travel in this country as 3 African-American males, and people may not see their degrees. People may not see that they're economically independent. They may just see them as
black
their
boys.
color, as black men.
Right.
So for me, that's the one thing. But I have hope that, we can turn things around. But it starts with how we teach our kids. And I teach my kids that every police officer isn't bad. I teach kids that every person that it doesn't look like you doesn't hate you. I tell them that everyone that looks like you doesn't love you. So it's just these lessons that you have to give them very early. Like my son, when I had to tell him about, what happened with George Floyd, he just said, but why? And I couldn't. I said,
there's no good answer, right?
I couldn't give them an answer.
There
It was
is
like
no
I
good
couldn't
answer.
tell them
Right.
why, but I just have to equip them with everything that they know, that their life does matter and that they are excellent already.
Yeah. We're out of time. I am gifting you
Okay.
today with peace and peace of mind. I know it's really hard in these times.
Yeah, it is. But how about you gift me with watching my children, giving me and my wife? Because here's the thing, guys. This is one thing you guys may not know. Lauren sometimes comes to my house. She takes Instagram pictures and then she leaves. How about you take my 3 sons and watch them? Don't give me an empty, oh, we want to give you this. No, give me a free night out with my wife.
I'll give you that. I will give you that after the
Okay.
coronavirus passes. That's my gift to you on this Father's Day.
It's over. We're in green now, I think.
Not quite yet. Quincy Harris, thank you.
Bye.
Have a good day.
You
Quick
too.
break, and we'll be right back.